Give me a minute. I want to talk about oil prices, which have been rising, right? They're still down from their peak last September, but they are rising. And they're getting close to that awful $100 a barrel price, right? Now, Russian oil is still trading at a substantial discount from this figure, about 12%, but well above the $60 barrel cap, which is a concern all of its own. But as we see the U.S. increase its sanctions, Russia is finding it harder and harder to find buyers. And while that may be affecting the prices worldwide, a reluctance to purchase Urals crude, what we cannot say is that the Ukrainian attacks on oil refining infrastructure in Russia is affecting this price. And I have seen analysts conflate the two things. So I want to be very clear about this. Russia put into place an export ban on refined oil products starting March 1st for 6 months. The world saw that, and the world said, okay, we're going to be constrained. We're not going to have the Russian refined oil products coming into the market. And the prices were built into the price of gas, the price of fuel oil, etc. at that time. Hitting refining infrastructure in Russia does not affect their ability to transport crude oil, to pull crude oil out of the ground, or to sell it on the global market. Oil prices are rising because of what's happening with the Houthis in the Red Sea. Folks are skittish. They're skittish about the war with Israel and Gaza, or Israel and Hamas, really, escalating into a regional conflict, threatening oil supplies. Tankers are making the whole long round trip around the tip of South Africa rather than navigate through the Suez Canal because they're concerned about coming under missile fire from the Houthis. That's created a months-long delay in the supply chain, which is holding up deliveries. Crude oil prices in the global marketplace are principally rising because of OPEC plus manipulation, their production cuts last year, to the tune of, I think, all up over 2 million barrels a day, and the problems in the Red Sea. They are not rising because Ukraine is hitting refining capacity inside of Russia for gasoline, and refined oil products that are only going to be sold inside of Russia. It makes no sense. So if you hear an analyst come on and start blaming Ukraine for you having to pay 10 cents more a gallon for gas, it's a load of shit. It's a load of shit. And on that happy note, I would like to thank my sponsor of this video, Richard Van Scooter. Mr. Van Scooter, how you doing, pal? Thanks so much for dinner when you were in Kyiv. It was really great to meet you and hang out. If you want a video sponsorship like Richard, then I encourage you to join the Patreon at the Dobrovicher level or higher. Thank you, Richard, for all you do. I literally could not do this without you. Thanks, pal.